This is Super Mario Kart, and this was released on the Super Nintendo, and this roughly sold around 8.76 million units, making it the fourth best-selling Super Nintendo game that was released in North America North America. So, you can play this game on the Super Nintendo, the Nintendo Switch via Nintendo Switch Online / Nintendo Classics, or you can play it on the Wii Virtual Console / the Wii U Virtual Console, I think, with the Wii integrated on it, or I think you can just buy it again if you wanted to on the Wii U. But that's the many places you can play Super Mario Kart. Super Mario Kart is a two-player Mario Kart game where you are in a perspective while playing this game. You're like looking back, and the bottom screen is just a map, and it's laid out weird because the game's supposed to be played with two players. So if you're playing one player, the bottom screen will be just a map showing all the characters. And I like the way the map looks. They definitely couldn't fit that into a new Mario Kart game because there wouldn't be room. But it's probably my favorite looking map it was for any Super Mario Kart game, or just Mario Kart game, I mean. But there's several playable characters in Super Mario Kart. There's Mario, Luigi, Peach, Donkey Kong, Koopa Troopa, Yoshi, Toad, and Donkey Kong. Now, the thing about Donkey Kong is I don't think this is straight Donkey Kong. I think it's Donkey Kong Jr., but he works really close to Donkey Kong at the time. This game is very significant because this is the only Mario Kart game where the characters and the map are kind of 2D. And what I mean by kind of 2D is when you're driving, it really looks 2D. It's obviously you're playing in 3D, but when we take the jump to Super Mario 64, or Super Mario Kart 64, I mean, all of the characters are in 3D models now, but in Super Mario Kart, they all look like 2D models, like how characters were in Super Mario World. So this is significant because this is the only one that all the models look 2D, even though they are 3D. In all these videos I make, I never say if I recommend playing the game. So Super Mario Kart, do I recommend playing it? Yes, but there's some things you need to know. If you're playing it on the original hardware, it's going to be perfect. It's going to play exactly how it was intended to be played. However, if you go to play it on a Nintendo Switch / Nintendo Switch 2, and you're not using a Super Nintendo controller, from my old experience, it will not control that good. It's almost designed exactly for one controller, and that's it. When I play Super Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo, I have a good time. It's still really hard to control because whenever you drift, you slide side to side. But when you're playing it with Joy-Cons or a Pro Controller, it's even worse. It is way hard to control with those controllers. So I do recommend playing Super Mario Kart, but only if you have a Nintendo Switch Online Super Nintendo controller or you're playing on original hardware for the best experience. For me, this is definitely one of my favorite Mario Kart games. I remember owning this at a very young age when we had our first Super Nintendo. And then around 3 years ago when I got my Super Nintendo, this was one of the games I definitely wanted, but for some reason I couldn't find it. So eventually, last year, 2024, for Christmas, my parents finally found me a copy of Super Mario Kart, and I had a lot of fun with it. I played all the courses. I even played as every character for some reason. And yeah, I do like playing as Mario still, because it's Mario. But I do recommend this game. This is one of my favorite Mario Kart games, like I said. It is really hard to control sometimes, but eventually you'll get used to it. But for me, a lot of fun. I'd give this game like a solid 9 out of 10. My only complaint is just drifting. It's really slippery when you drift. It feels like you're driving on ice the entire time. But I love this game a lot. The Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.